All right, here we are. CBR, welcome back. This is the second race of the day for me. This is the 35 plus, 40 plus, Masters 1, 2, 3. Raced together but scored separate. So the numbers 100 through 150, I think, are the 35 plus, and the 150 to 199 are the 40 plus. So this was it was nice weather down there too. It was nice and cool. It almost sprinkled a little bit, but the course was dry, so it was cool. But I had my first race. I think it was at 10:20. That was the 45/50 Masters 1, 2, 3. And, uh, I set up for the sprint. I didn't have it. I was trying to get in a break and put down good power. I think I did 3:45 normalized for 50 minutes in the first race. I had one race to recover, and then jump right back into this one, and then one race to recover after that, and then race the P12. So this is my second race of the day. We're running this course clockwise, so we got a lot of right-hand turns, a little bit of an uphill on the front stretch to kind of the high point of the course in turn one, and then it kind of descends down to turn two, and then gradually kind of picks back up. But I was hoping to get in a breakaway. There's Terrence, Fresno transplant. I'll call him Fresno Rider on my wheel right there in the rear view. Um, yeah, Terrence and Shannon came down. They were the other Fresno contingency down here. Um, Terrence also raced the P12 with me, and I just raced that one more for fitness than results. It got a little sketchy towards the end, so I kind of, the last 15 minutes, I just kind of sat on the back and just set in. I think it was like 75 minutes, and I was like 266 normalized on that one. I felt more comfortable taking the outside on all the turns here, and I don't think so much in this race because I was really animating it, trying to get a break going. I went with a lot of stuff. My legs felt really good. Um, all day. So this was a fun race. So this is 50 minutes. I'll go ahead and voice over the whole thing. We'll record the whole thing and upload the whole thing for you guys. There's Danny Cam in front of me, Monster, the team, the Cortex kind of silver frame, yellow bar tape there. And maybe I lied about the number sequence here. No, there's a 187. I think, I can't tell. Oh, that's a 1. I think Danny's 151. So he's a 40 plus guy too. So Kyle Cooper, Team 6, he's a 35 plus guy. We kind of talked before the race, and he said, "Hey, if we get in a break together, let's work together. We can both win our fields if we're lucky." And so that was the game plan. Let's try to get in a break. So there's Kyle. He's on my wheel right there. Looks like he's got his cameras running too. None of those skid marks are from bicycles, in case you're wondering. It must be a teenage recreational spot on weekends or something, this business park, because there's definitely a lot of skid marks out there. But this was a fast course. It was safe. It's like a drop of rain, maybe, or someone took a drink in front of me. But hopefully it evaporates. I didn't use my fingers for windshield wipers this time, so I thought it was dry. So I was kind of sitting on the front. It looks like I'm going to attack up the left side. That guy was strong, but I don't know if he had the fitness to stay with it. I think he's a boost guy, because I think I got in a break with him either in this race or the prior one, and it just didn't seem like he he could open it up and get separation, but then I didn't have the fitness to work as hard in the break to keep it going. So, but you know me, I'll go with pretty much any move. So here's one, and this is pretty early in the race, though. I mean, they still got the timer up. They haven't even switched to lap cards yet. We're probably only 5 minutes in or something at this point. But we do have a little gap here. So I feel like maybe we could stitch it up. I was pretty fast through turn 2 down here. I noticed almost no one pedals through this corner, and it's really easy to just take a nice wide line where you're not going to pedal strike and just pedal all the way through. So here I come around the guy that kind of initiated the break. And I knew Kyle was strong. He'd be a good break mate because he's riding really well. He raced well. I raced with him at the Majestic Crit a couple 3 weeks ago, whenever that was. And I just said, no, let's shut it down. We're back together. No, he's just towing the field around. So I'm like, yeah, we're back. So let's regroup. And problem is, we would do that, and then someone would counterattack, and so you don't really have much chance to recover. Yeah, that guy yelled, "Let's go, let's go!" Got a gap. There was no gap. So the guy in the review there. Kyle's like, I don't fall for that. Yeah, so he said, let the break get established and let's go across to it. So, like, yes, that's a great plan. So, hurry up, break, get up there, because I'll bridge up to it, hopefully. So, good. Kyle didn't get that memo, so I just kind of jump on and but this one's not gonna get it. I think it's only one guy up the road. He's a strong guy. I think he sprinted well at the end. So there's turn 2 coming through. And we had some wind. It was kind of a right to left crosswind here. So I'm kind of slotting left on. I think that's Danny in front of me. Danny Camp's wheel there. But yeah, we're just kind of towing the field. And then those guys go to bridge up to it. I jump. They all kind of sit up, but I think there's still a guy up the road. And then this guy, I think, goes. Maybe not. Oh, it's Terrence. It's the same boost guy, the red frame. He goes again. Yes, this was like 200 meters from that turn 4 to the start finish, maybe a little more, and slightly uphill. So it was the last time I ran this course, we ran it the other direction, and the finish line's a lot closer to the final turn coming the other way. So maybe we'll bridge up now, but I guess I kind of try coming across Seoul. There's 2 guys up here. So I jumped and accelerate down the hill. And I think I catch him right before the turn, maybe right through the turn. I got pretty good speed coming. I think I tell him to jump on, but so let's go. And so I'm sitting up right here, trying to be tall and trying to shelter him to try to get him back into the draft on my wheel. I think I take a pretty healthy pull here, trying to get this stupid break established. But yeah, this guy with the white gloves, he just trying to remember because I had a lot of failed breakaways in the previous race, so I haven't watched this through. I just wanted to. I got home. It's about a 500-mile drive round trip, give or take. So it was a long day. Drove down this morning, left at 5 a.m. Got down about 8:30. First race was at 10:30, 12:30, 2, 3, 4, and made it home. Made good time coming home. Got home about 7:45. It's about 9:30 right now. Got all unloaded, took a shower, put the kids to bed. I'm like, come on. Yeah, so here I'm pulling them, and they're like just letting the gap open. Like, what are we doing, guys? I don't think this guy's got the juice to work with me to take it to the line. So we screwed that one up. That was frustrating because I put a long dig in there. You saw that was a half a lap pull. I don't know. I just do the power overlay after I record, so I can't say, yeah, look at my power. That's the final step in the editing process. So here comes Kyle. So he bridges up, but the problem is the field's right there. So we try to get it going again because he's going strong. So we kind of almost got caught. He comes across. Take another big pull here. Trying to open it up. It's pretty early in the race still, too. We're about 10 minutes in, about 40 minutes to go, I guess. So this would be a long team. It's just all strung out back there, but we don't have a ton of separation, unfortunately. So I tell him to shut it down. And the boost guy again with his trademark go. Nah, fella, we're not falling for your goes. You want to go, you go. So I kind of just slot back in. I think Kyle's just kind of spinning, waiting for the counterattack to come. I think we've got a preem here. This might have been for the case of Monster Hydro. They had some good preems. I mean, they had a lot of preems. Wish I had Lactico, but they're still slinging the PR amp human PR lotion. I don't know if they have leftovers or whatever, but I was given the choice, and I much prefer Lactico to amp. Just cleaner. So we're still cruising, but I shouldn't just sit. And this guy is like, dude, don't keep blowing it. Just blow it in your jersey, because like I'm on your wheel, and I don't, you don't need to blow snot on me. But he kind of ramps it up here. I don't know for what, but I'm like, yeah, I'll jump on this, so it strings it out. And so this is for some preem. I don't remember what it was. But we're like Pavlov, job. You hear the preem bell and you just go. So I think I kind of thought, you know what, this guy goes here, and I'm like, I don't think I want him to get that preem. Maybe this one I did. Maybe it was the last race. Definitely didn't get that preem. But you always weary the counterattack after the preems. Some guys go for the preem, some guys like this just sit in and then counterattack up the inside. And I just kind of throttle past everyone and jump up to it. I've got Kyle coming onto my wheel. Just putting down the power. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 guys here, so if we can keep this going, like, I love me a breakaway. I don't like sprinting it. I don't like that last turn stuff and crits, so I'm all about the breakaways. So we got a good gap going here, but the hit squad guy, he was really active. He and I wanted to work it, but we just couldn't seem to get the right recipe together. We kind of slowed up there and kind of strung out behind us, and we do kind of have a gap here. But then there's the gap in front of us opens up. This guy stops pedaling. That guy looks back. I don't know if we're back together right now, or it kind of looks like there's a lot of guys. Yeah, we're all back together now. So another preem. Here goes an attack. Those guys are really active. I like how they raced. So I'm telling Kyle, let's let it go. Bridge. Problem is, someone else is going to drag the field up to it. That guy. He's bridging to it. I guess there's still a guy up the road. You can kind of see that guy up there. I think he's by himself. We're coming up to not quite the halfway point. So someone's got 15 seconds up the road. I don't remember if he was by himself or not, but he's got Sean is in this one too. Bagley, a couple of the Evoke guys. They're good wheels, good guys, fun to race with. So I think he's just by himself dangling out there. You know, you leave them out there too long, and then you bridge to them, they're too tired to work. So it's kind of a delicate decision to make whether to let the gap open up and then bridge, or especially if he's solo. It's probably not the right one. Let someone else, but yeah, he's kind of. Is that our dude? No, it's someone. I think that's someone else. There's turn 4, coming around. Yes, this is a little uphill to the finish, and you see it's a pretty long little sprint. You can make up positions after the corner if you need to. Legion's pit over there to the right. I think this downhill. This is a fun corner. It's just flat and wide. You can either come up underneath them, but it's actually better to stay to the left because the kind of the crosswind. So it kind of elbows through. So I'll just sit on the front here and eat some more wind. I think I flicked Kyle through. But I mean, we're definitely pushing the pace. You see, it's, you know, it's kind of strung out behind us, and then it kind of comes back here on this. This is more the headwind, I guess. And it's uphill. And it kind of flattens off right by that driveway right there. Into the final turn. Wind wasn't too bad here because I. So let's get some wheels ahead of us. Let some wheels up and then we'll launch. So it's easy to let wheels up. Just soft pedal. Guys will come around you. I think I jump out and kind of sprint through this corner. I think I make it across. I got two guys up the road here. And no one went with me on that attack. So it's kind of deja vu to the last one. I kind of attach between 2 and 3. I think I ride this guy's wheel a little bit more. I'll let him close that. I'm like, we got a gap, guys. Just got to find the right combination. Just think guys equally motivated and equally fit. That's all. I just, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I feel like this just happened like 4 laps ago with the same guy too. But I'm buried here. Chin's on the. There's my Monster Hydro. So I did win a case of Monster Hydro, which I don't drink that stuff, but my kids say they love it. It has caffeine in it, so what kid wouldn't love it? So we've got about 20 more minutes here to the end. And we do have a good gap, I mean, but now it's just two of us. And I felt like this guy needs to go faster down the hill. Get low, dude. So, a lot of wasted watts, but I mean, I had the fitness for it, so I'd much rather get in a breakaway and a crit than have to field sprint. However, if you saw my Strava title, I had to field sprint today in this race. Spoiler alert. So, he's breathing. I'm pulling him up the hill. Come on, Bubba. Let's go. Let's do it. I don't know if they shot our time gap out or not. But they just came through the corner. So we're not. Could get some guys to bridge up. We could maybe roll it, but so he's done. He pulls off. We got Pete's behind me. Pete's Coffee. I guess it's just two of us. Yeah, there's a guy kind of hanging back there, coming up. Yeah, that's never a good sign. I think they come through and take another pull. I think hoping these guys could get something going, get recovered, whatever we need to do, but then let's go. That's Pat. He's got the red. He says, I got you. And they got Kyle in there, so we got some good horsepower. But yeah, this is kind of deja vu, right? Getting the boat guy in there with us, but we're we're, we're, we're back together. Yeah. He's like, we're caught. I'm like, well, let's attack again. Let's counterattack our own attack. Why not? Time to recover. So I try to just stay low and arrow, even though I'm recovering here. Just to, we can let them back on, but make them work a little bit, I guess. I'll just scrub all our speed. So it's back together again. Another failed break. A few more dents in the legs trying. So here comes. Thinking they were going to attack right there. So we're good. This guy puts in a dig. I just kind of jump on his wheel. So I'm going up the right side there. Kyle on my wheel. We're real good. I felt like we work well together. Similar kind of writing styles or whatever. These guys were really active too. This is the other purple team. I'm trying to remember their name, see it on their leg or something. It's not Evoke, but these guys were good. They're fun to race with. They raced hard at Majestic also. You can see the guy soloed away just up there. I'm gonna jump to him. I just come around and keep going. It's Kyle and I. Is this starting to look familiar? We tried, man. We were trying. We just couldn't get it to stick. We could open it up pretty far right here. There's not a lot of race left either. So I let him take me through the corner. And I pull through. But we're kicking pretty good right now. Maybe 6 laps to go, maybe 5. See if we can peek at the lap cards next time through. And that's pretty legit, right? Can't see him. Let me see in the rear cam what our gap is. But there they come. Yeah, so it's not really opening up. Let's see what this guy wants. Tucker and Cooper. So that might have been 6 to go right there. I don't know if you guys could see that. Make my screen a little bigger here without messing up the recording. So this stage 2 guy, he bridges up. I think we let him miss a pull. Or he wasn't going to take it anyway, maybe. Take a pretty long one here. Oof. So we got separation, but I don't know, maybe this guy's just too gassed. But there's another free pull. Like, you didn't bridge that far, dude. Come on. Another free pull. And then Pat bridges up. And there's his teammate, the stage 2 guy. And then he pulls off. Hey. But now we're almost caught again. This guy's he didn't contribute too much to this effort, did he? Got my review. Like 3 to go. It's definitely strung out. Deja vu. So here I'm on the front, but I know we're back together, so I'm not throwing any big wads here. I think I might attack one more time at some point. But I mean it's just kind of scattered, but no breakaways. Not for lack of trying though. And here comes the field up my left. Jump back over in the gutter. But yeah, I'm still on the front. Still in the wind. These guys. I try like one more Hail Mary. Maybe it's 4 to go. We'll find out soon enough. Your stretch your rubber band. At some point, it might snap. It hadn't snapped yet. Another attack. There's some little potholes right there. Tried to kind of go easy over those. They were getting right in my race line. So Danny's getting the monster sprint train kind of organized here. Telling Daniel Caldera where to go. They didn't let me in their train. I think we're 3 to go. So the first 3 guys there, that's Danny's team. Tell them just tempo. You get some guys come up here. I think that's Ronnie Chalk kind of on my wheel. And the green kit right there with the yellow frame. He's back a couple guys now. Here comes Bagley on the left side. Getting down to the nitty gritty here. Yeah. Coming into 2 to go, I think. I jump here. Two to go with this boost guy. 2 laps to go. Kind of open it up. I'm like, man, I'm still down for a breakaway with 2 laps left. So I pulled through. They're ramping it up though. They're not gonna let us get away that easy. He loses my wheel, so now I'm just 2 to go, and I'm just off the front solo, getting ready to go into a headwind. Like, crap. Thought maybe a 2-man break, but solo. The lap and a half left with this field, that would be a tall order. But I think I looked back right about here by that fire hydrant. I looked back. Oh wow, I'm all alone. That's probably should probably try to recover. Try to save a little bit for the last lap. So we get Bell out next lap. Just not quite enough legs today to get the brake working. But, so they're just kind of hanging back there. And here they're ramping it up right here. It looks like that guy goes kind of solo flyer on Bell lap. So coming into the last lap right here. One guy up there. I'm just trying to recover. Hey, there's that sprint train again. Maybe I can get on their deal. I think I got Danny on my left. So I'm like, hey, go ahead, Danny. I'll get on your wheel. So the next best thing to your own sprint train is someone else's. And this is a pretty good one. So let's just kind of try to stay sheltered. I think they start swarming a little bit. This guy does a good job pulling off and kind of pulling left and forcing everyone to stay inside. So now we just got last turn coming up at the top of this hill. How's it going to end? Here comes Bagley up my left side. He yelled jump on, but there's a guy on his wheel. And so I kind of, in between, I kind of got boxed out there. So here's the sprint. I had enough fitness left, so I came around. You see Ronnie in my wheel. He breaks some spokes right here. You hear that snap. And so Danny gets the win. I get third in the field sprint, second in my category. The guy that got second in the sprint there was a 35 plus guy. So there you go. Little second place finish. Thanks for watching.